Hello and welcome to 7 at 5 Hour Live on Instagram. It is the 88th episode of this series. Today is the 16th of January 2024, currently 10 a.m. on a rainy Tuesday afternoon here in Singapore. It's not morning, pardon me, it's morning, not afternoon. Yeah, I'm Stephanie Jennifer. Today I'll be joined by Debbie New, CZT 18, and Susan Yo, CZT Asia 2. We're so happy to have you here today for this very special edition of this Instagram live sessions. Hi, Susan.
Good morning, Steph.
Good morning. So, it is a very special episode because, as you can see on Susan's screen, she has a little sticker on her tile. We actually partnered with Fingerprinting to create these beautiful little no mistake stickers. And we're going to be giving some of them away. There is a post on the Seven Forest Five Rivers Instagram page that you can check out to find out the details of the giveaway. Um, you'll get, if you happen to be a winner, you'll get 3 of these beautiful stickers. As you can see from Susan's little tile, these are die cut stickers, so they're not rectangle stickers. And then you'll also be getting some 7 and 5 postcards and some tinted tiles from us as well. So we'd love for you to join us. Tangle along with us and then use the hashtag 7F5RGift later on when you post your tile on Instagram. So it's 7F5RGift, and then do remember to tag 7 Forest 5 Rivers and also tag singa.printing. Hi, Debbie. All right. Probably some planes flying over where Debbie is. A recording of today's session will also be made available on Instagram at 7 Forest 5 Rivers. And then you can also follow each of us. Debbie's at tangled.pursuit, Susan is at susanyo.czt, and I'm at halfpen_will draw. Hi, Debbie.
Hello. Yeah, I had
Hello.
some
Hello.
problems trying to
Yeah.
join. So I sent the request, but then it disappeared. And then I
Oh
couldn't
no.
resend the request. And then I had to go out and come back in. And then Instagram crashed.
Oh my goodness.
And then the planes are still flying, so I've got to go mute.
Okay. It's one of those mornings. All right. So in conjunction with this very special giveaway, we're actually going to use some of the beautiful fragments from the FYIC challenge, well, FYIC 2024, because the C in FYIC is the challenge. So it's a fragment of your imagination challenge 2024. It's run by Debbie. Debbie's the main host. And this year she's partnered with Ildika Boy and Emina as well. You can check out the handout for this challenge, where it includes all of the little examples of all the fragments that we'll use. It's a daily challenge for January, so we're just about midway through the challenge at this point. And also the handout, towards the end of the handout, there's actually lots of beautiful string ideas as well. So a lot of people have left us comments saying like, oh, I didn't know that there were strings at the back of the handout. So go to this link. You'll see a blog post that explains what the challenge is about. And then if you scroll down below, you'll be able to see the link to download the handout. So it's a beautiful full-colored handout that Nina, Ildika, and Debbie have worked really hard on. And if you enjoy their passions for this project and their efforts, do remember to drop a little donation. There are donation links within the handout as well. So without further ado, let's get to this very special edition for the giveaway of the little stickers, little no mistake stickers. So again, you just have to tangle along with us. We'll be picking some of the fragments from the handout, from the challenge. If you don't want to follow exactly what we're drawing, you can go on your own little venture. All you need to do to join the giveaway is just to use the hashtag 7F5RGift and tag 7Forest5Rivers and also Singa Printing as well. Right, so Susan, would you like to share what tiles you're using today?
Yeah, I'm using 10 Zandala tiles. So I have a stickers, no mistake stickers, and one the leaf. This one is my son gave to me yesterday. And so I
So
just
cute.
stick it here. Then the pens that I'm going to use is the black micron, the gray, and I think this is the sepia. Yeah,
Mm.
these are basic pens that I have.
Basic pen and pencil.
Yeah.
Debbie, you were working on something very interesting.
Yeah, so because I've been hosting some of the live shows, in fact, Nina and Ildika were live just this morning at 3 a.m. Singapore time.
My good.
Oh,
So yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I was telling them that if I couldn't sleep, I'll join in.
Mm.
And then they were like,
Good
no,
idea.
go sleep. I'm like, okay. And then I had like the best sleep ever. So yeah, at the back of the handout, we've got strings, and these are some of them that I've started and not been able to
Oh
finish.
no.
So I'm gonna work on the labyrinth one today. So this labyrinth one was contributed by Ildika, and this other one was contributed by Nina. And then I have one that I contributed that I'm still working
Oh,
on. This
that's
one is
cool.
really high focus. By virtue of the fact that you are mirroring as you go, or rather, I chose to mirror as I go, and also choosing to convert some of the um, areas that are triangular into round and round into triangular and different shapes. So this one is a very high focus one that I have decided to undertake. I've started off with Kalua by Nina and Bees by Midori Furuhashi.
Mm.
So trying to build this one, I probably might not work on this one today because I worked on this at the last live with um, Ildika. So I will probably be working on the labyrinth, but then we will also choose from our favorites. So today with Team Samafara, we will be choosing from week one and week one, week two, and week three. So the favorites that we like best will be featured today. If you want to see step outs of each day or have them drawn, for step outs, you can actually click on the PDF. So there are links to where the tangle is featured, where you can find the origin of the fragment if you click through the PDF. For demos, you can actually go over to YouTube or stay on Instagram and search the hashtag FYIC2024. I think Nina and Ildika have been doing daily posts. Nina does daily reels. I've been doing daily reels. I am a little bit behind posting, like 1 or 2 days behind, but that's because I'm also hosting the live shows and stuff with Nina and Ildika. And when I host, I lose a day. Does that make sense? Because there are too many things to post that day. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you're late to this challenge. They're all really tiny, bitty fragments. You can just sort of squeeze them into your regular tangling or like while you're having coffee. So today I'm just gonna use sketch paper. This is sketch paper. I have a couple of PNs, a PN and a 01 actually, a couple of black microns. And maybe we should have Susan Yo start the ball rolling with her favorite fragments because I think Toycott was a hit. The Toycott fragment.
yes, on the day 7.
Yeah. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, today, because we says that we can pick up maybe about 3 tangles from week 1 to 3.
Fragments,
So each week I
fragments.
pick, yeah,
Three
fragments,
fragments.
sorry,
Yeah.
3. So I pick one each in from each week. So for the week 1, it's tricot that which I pick. So,
Oh, I
yeah,
see. Yeah,
you
so I have
see,
Toycott here beside me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Debbie actually choose it as a triangular, the
Susan, you
Well,
want to
the
shift
tricot.
your. Oh,
but
there
Mm,
we go.
by that time when Susan was submitting, we only had triangles left.
mm,
So I don't know, like maybe
Force
every
you.
because yeah, so we let people choose like when they contribute, right? As far as I go, I try and tell them, oh, your triangle will fit a triangle. Do you mind if I use a triangle? Or some of them like they want to choose, oh, I want a round fragment, or I want a seed fragment. But by the time Susan was ready, there was only a
mm.
triangle left. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like
but
the
it's
the
cute.
teacher gave me an assessment. So
No,
I
but
need
it's
to
cute.
fit my tripod in it. Yeah, it's cute.
It's cute. It turned
Yes, I
out to be
agree.
very fun actually.
Yeah, so tripod in triangle. So it's like in the step I actually start with the string with the pencil line, but today I'm just go ahead with the rod itself, then start with a reverse S from right to the left, and one more curve from here and come back. So from here you can extend the line, the rod or the line to fit it. Yeah, this is a tricot
Why is it
in the
not try rod?
Oh,
I think the time when we go when we will go to the is it a botanic garden? I can't remember.
Oh,
That plant
too
is
many
something. The
children.
name is something with the cot. The name, yeah.
Too many children.
That's why there's a cot.
So it should
I
be
can't remember what's the name.
twi rod. Twi rod. So
Tara.
so because twi is two, right? So it's two
Yeah,
chord, right? Then your next one will
yeah.
be three lah. So try rod lah.
You can
Yeah,
anytime
your
because
next
I think
tangle.
the original step out is for multiple,
Yeah,
but
so
only when we fit
so your
into
next
the
your next one, okay,
yeah
Susan?
yeah.
Next one.
Okay, next one.
Next one.
Yeah. So if
And
you want
next
to read
book.
the story, go to this bit.ly link. Then you can see the
Susan,
original
next book.
plant. Yes. Next book? When? Don't know.
Next tangle, next book.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is the toy card. Mm,
Okay, you demo yours. Do
Yeah.
you want to mirror it?
Mirror
wow,
it. Mirror
买啊，
it. Mm.
买啦。
Because
Wow.
because
She
for
really want to
tripod,
give me
no, no,
give me test
because
today.
for tripod,
Mirror.
right? When they do it in a grid mosaic, right? It's very nice, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
it creates a meta pattern that is very nice and a mega pattern, right,
Yes.
Susan? Yeah,
Yes. Agree. Yeah.
yeah,
Mirroring. Yeah. Can you see? Very good.
yeah.
So keep mirroring until you find that okay, it's enough. Then you stop.
Giving Susan the homework.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Actually, today I'm going to use the Tripoli as my string. So
Oh, okay.
today
Oh,
Good lah, good, very
the
good.
fragment that I chose right is all in
So yours
triangular.
is tricoli, not
Tricoli
tripoli.
anything? Tricoli?
actually
Okay.
quite nice at
Yes.
the name.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I
I
was
write
like,
down
she can
Tricoli.
use this as
Tricoli.
a
Coli C
yeah.
O Li.
So
Tricoli.
so next tangle, Susan. Yeah,
Not bad.
Mm.
next tangle.
Coming
Not bad.
soon.
Coming soon.
Akan datang.
Yeah, akan datang. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, who is the next?
Okay, Steph, you want to choose one and go for it?
Sure. The,
Like
the string I'm
which one
using,
to
the
choose?
string I'm
Yeah.
using is featured on page 13 of the handout. So if you like to draw
Nice.
Oh,
along
you
with me,
copied it onto a paper, is
yeah, I
it?
copied it onto a tile because it's like a tile in the handout,
Page
like
13.
a single tile.
Oh, whose
Ah,
is that?
I think it's yours. Should be
Oh, it's
yours.
mine?
Looks,
Oh, yeah, then I
yeah.
should have just given you my towel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will follow Susan and choose one tangle each week. So for the first week, day 6, static, I think it's quite cute. So it's a spear tangle.
This one, round. Yeah.
So in the handout, it's basically more or less in the middle. And then you can of course add like little sparkles like Udika would, right? She like to vary her tangles. But then I also thought that you could also have the static sort of be in one corner of the
Oops,
tile, the
where's
tangle.
Debbie?
Oops.
Calling Debbie.
What is this tangle's name? It's Twycott. Is the top tangle is Twycott. You can see on Susan's screen that she's written down Twycott. And this is static. Susan, you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay. I scared now. I scared. So quiet then. Okay, I will accept Susan. Not Susan. Debbie's request, pardon me. Hope I don't need to accept your request again, Susan. Hi,
Yeah. What
Debbie.
It's
happened?
kicking me out.
Oh no.
Okay, let me just set up again.
So if you put your static in different areas, then you can create a kind of like a different look to it, right? So it's like a reverse version of the one listed in the handout. This is static, this is toy cord. And of course, again, you can always go to the link. Where is my, oh, here we go. Yeah. bit.ly/-FYIC2024 for the handout to see all of the step outs to these little fragments and also string ideas as well. Alright, if you're just joining us, thank you so much for joining us. We are giving away little no mistake stickers that we designed in-house. If you would like to participate in the giveaway, all you need to do is draw a tile with some of these fragments that we're featuring today, and then use the hashtag 7F5R challenge, 7F5R gift, pardon me, 7F5R gift, so that we can find your posts on Instagram and then tag at 7forests5rivers and also singa.printing as well. Debbie, would you like to go next? Hey,
Missing
Debbie's
again.
gone again. Oh no,
What happened?
no.
The static is very cute in triangular
Okay,
as
okay.
well.
A triangle. Wow,
Yeah.
so Susan trying to give ideas because her whole tile gonna be triangle.
Yes.
Oh,
Triangle.
goodness. Okay, I'm back.
Oh,
Yeah,
Welcome
I
back.
know, right? Okay, okay. Right. Okay, so where are we?
is it
We
your
I'm
Susan
turn?
was
lost.
just Susan was just saying that they can put static inside a triangle, so that's quite interesting.
Yeah, so the fun thing about the fragments is that you can change shapes as you like actually.
Mm.
So actually for week one I have two favorites. So I really like the hanging seat, the hanging paradox seat by Rick from Project Pack 21. And then I really like Spoken, but I think Spoken is kind of a very classic tango already, and most people have used Spoken before. So let me just go and do Paradox again then. So I think let me look for a piece of paper. Yeah, it's been quite an interesting morning. Yeah. Okay, I have another piece of paper here with some of the fragments that didn't make it to the cut. And I'm going to use it as rough paper. So actually, I was waiting for Susan, right? And then if Susan wasn't going to give me the toy cord fragment, I was going to use Everitas and then just link it back to the blog post I had dedicated Everitas to Susan. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
your
because by
backup
then
plan.
yeah, because by then we were running out of fragments really quickly, and people were coming back to us off and on. So I just want to make sure that she's represented. Does that make sense? So I had something that briefly mentioned Susan, and I just hope that we could fit her in. So I'm just gonna do the um, hanging paradox seat. I have tried to zoom in, but I'm kind of afraid to crash this again. So this is my manual zoom. I hope it works. So with paradox, usually we use it in triangles or squares. But Rick actually showed us the two-sided paradox in a previous project pack. So project pack 21 was like the second time that Rick was showing us the two-sided paradox. But I really liked it because it was presented together with a plant that he designed. So you know how traditionally with paradox, um, we tend to rotate our tiles, and as we go, tend to put down the lines, right? So my issue with this piece of paper is that I can't really rotate very freely, but you can actually put down the lines. And if you don't rotate your tile, you tend to be like me and you mess up the lines. So the idea is for you to keep rotating your tile and keep repeating the stroke, right? So for triangles, because it's a three-sided, let me try and rotate. Because it's a three-sided fragment, it's kind of like as you go, the angles sort of present themselves. Does that make sense? So then you start to see that there is this curve that will form. Of course, my triangle is really small; you can't really see. So when we present it in a seed fragment, we start like this, and then we continue the lines. It also ends in a very interesting, you get to shade it in a very interesting way. And that is what I thought was really clever. But of course, I also receive feedback that some people don't like the way this looks because it reminds them of an eye, like a not very
Mm,
like a
yeah.
eye that is
Eyeball.
squinting at
Yeah.
them. Yeah, so I did receive
So
like
pretty.
yeah, but it's not my tangle and it's not my fragment. It's just something that HQ introduced and we wanted to support. So this is okay. My pen is kind of dying. Paradox. Eh? Paradox seed by Ray. Okay, Susan, you want to show us your next one while I'm still here? I hope I don't get booted out again.
Oh,
I know, right? Like each time it
so
goes, it
pretty.
takes longer to come back in.
And, Susan?
Okay, the
Okay.
next one from
I have a moment
the next one
like,
from
is she gone?
Take turns to go.
because it's
Maybe
on
I'm
week
busy.
2,
Alright.
the Kupo Poly by
Cool.
Svenza Tigo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's in triangle as well. I think the original is something like this one. So it continue with this. So when we come to the FYIC, it'll put inside this triangular. So it's something like this one. Then you have some aura here. Little sample that in the handout. And you ink it with your pen to create the drama feels of this fragment. Yeah. Then here with some ink and a surrounding. So this is cute. And you can play around with the mirroring as well. Mm. Kupo Poly.
Kapu.
What? Kapua.
Kapu.
Is it?
C
Oh, I
K
wrote
A
it
K
wrongly.
A
Okay,
K A.
Huh?
Hey, can
okay,
you?
sorry.
Oh
Kapu.
Can you?
no.
Can you
Kapu?
okay?
Kapu?
Oh, I don't know. I
This the
just copy. I thought,
this the this the math
Kupu?
math exam never copy the right
Kupu?
number.
Okay, I'm wrong. I will ask Utica. She chose this.
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
Yeah, this is on the
She's
day
probably right
11.
though. She could be right.
Maybe,
Yeah,
yeah, maybe.
she could be right.
Okay.
Let me
I
check.
like I
Mm.
like
Steph
I like day
is like
9.
Steph is like, no, my turn, my turn, my turn.
Mm.
If not later you all choose already.
No, later you all drop off.
Then you host
She very
yourself.
worried.
Then
Suddenly
you host
Susan come, then
yourself.
I'm like, is she gone also? Hello,
Then
Susan.
Steph will be like a fragment of my challenge.
A fragment by myself.
Mm.
Okay, D9 is a square fragment. The way that I draw it is I like to draw a little quarter circle first and then halve it. And then from there, we draw kind of like a Bale's effect to it.
It's a
Hmm?
very Peranakan Tao sort of fragment, right?
Oh, got
Yeah, yeah,
few, got few.
yeah. That was what I was trying to tell. Who was it? I think it was Nina or
And
Ildika.
then and
Yeah.
then did they get it? Did they get what Peranakan is?
If it's Ildika, I will bring her to go and look at
Oh,
shophouses.
very
Then
good.
she'll
They're like,
understand.
it's okay,
Yeah,
you don't understand, I bring you.
yeah. I mean, it's easier to see when it's in front of you,
Right,
right?
exactly. Then from the halfway point of this, we are going to draw kind of like a V shape. And then we mirror it. So it kind of looks like a tulip. To me, it looks like a tulip. You see a little tulip flower over here. So lots of different options for it. You can, of course, embellish it if you draw it large enough. So, for example, I draw something like this, and then you might maybe add different auras to it. Maybe add little sparkles if you like, to give it some drama, some dimension. And then, of course, you could rotate the fragment so that it creates like a full circle as well. That'll be fun too. Yeah. Debbie, what about you? What's your week 2 fragment?
Okay, so week two has a lot of nice fragments. I am partial to partial, and I like Bees by Midori. I like Kahlua, and I like ICSI. So I think maybe I should show ICSI because I think ICSI is another of those ones that so you know like Toy it comes up with very interesting mirrored patterns and stuff like that. ICSI, no matter how you mirror, it still kind of looks the same lah because it's square, right? But it is very interesting on a grid. So I am going to demo ICSI. So ICSI is by Anika, Zen Linear. So I have a couple of examples here also showing ICSI. Okay, I think this one made it into the handout. I'm not sure which one made it into the handout. But yeah, you can see I also did mycelium and spoken and stuff like that. Okay, so ICSI. Okay, so it's a square. So I'm not very sure if I am following Anika's step outs 100%, but I like to start my square with like 4 lines, tiny lines. Okay, let me just hold it up to the camera a little bit. So it kind of looks, at this point, it kind of looks like a button, you know, a square button. And then you join one pair of the lines diagonally, like that. And then you draw the other pair also diagonally, like that. So it looks like a bandage on the button, like you know when you sew buttons. Okay, maybe is
I
it
see it.
clear?
I see
Is
it.
it
I see it.
clear? I hope it's focused. Okay, and then from here you put in the rod. Aha. Okay, and then you put in the other one. Okay. And then of course you can embellish if you like. So I like to put in like embellishments. You can even put in ornamental. You remember
Oh no,
the mistake
Mato.
we made now?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh
Traumatized.
no. We did the same with Kapu Poli, I think.
Oh no.
Kupu Poli, Kapu Poli. Yeah. So then with ICSI, you can also embellish like layers, you know. So I like to do another layer under my ICSI, like that. So you have like a little present.
Yeah, it does look like a present, doesn't it?
Yeah, cute, right?
Yeah, very
I like
cute.
it very much. I think I will have to explore this one a lot more after FYC is done because clearly, yeah, I don't really have the luxury of time. So this is another version of ICSI. So I've done this on a reel. I think I've uploaded it already. So it actually features Onamato in the ICSI. Okay, who's back to Susan, is it?
Oh, so fast.
Well,
Yeah.
if you don't want to choose, we can choose lah. Then later you don't say
Yes,
we never
I
let you choose
have
first, okay?
Treevolution.
That's
Revolution. This one.
a good
Which
one.
one?
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, I
yeah.
wanted to
It's
do
by
Revolution.
Sandra Catherine.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
Stan, what
think
did you
that she
say?
have she want to do. So you
Yeah.
do the
Oh,
other
First Susan
version.
ignore
You do
me.
the revelation.
Susan
Susan had your tai
ignore
chi.
you.
Because I said, oh, I wanted to do that one. Then she's like, that's none of my business. I'm going to do it
Susan,
anyways.
this is why I'm going first. I'm first, okay? I'm first.
Be
You
quiet,
Yeah,
your
always ask me to
because you
go
asked
mouth.
me
first.
to go
I'm
first.
first.
I go
Be
first,
quiet,
then I
mouth.
can
I go
choose
first.
first.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
go on, Susan.
I go
Sorry.
to I go to
Aiyo, my
her blog
goodness.
post. I saw that there's a different version. There's a
Yes,
revolution,
yes,
trivolution,
yes,
squarevolution. Yeah.
yes. It's a
So
series. It's a
yeah,
series, a
it's a
whole
series.
series.
Yeah, it's a family.
It's a
So
family.
Seth, you
This is
can do
the
the resolution in round.
No, I don't want. Don't
this is
send me
the
again.
Yeah.
tri rod
No.
and the whatever. Huh, Susan?
Yeah.
You go and do a
Uh,
series also, okay?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah,
So in a
tri
start with
rod.
triangles, then a triangle inside, a little triangle inside, then you extend the line. I think you need to rotate your towel so that you wouldn't get confused. So keep oraling at different side. Now, this is a very simple tangle, but when it comes to putting in the reticulars, it's very interesting, I think. Yeah. So this is the Trivolutions by Sandra. Hmm.
Very
Steph is
nice.
like faster choose, faster choose.
Yeah, faster,
Just
faster. I will do. I will do.
Fast,
Eh,
potato.
I write wrong. Sorry. I write wrong. This one is day 13, pardon me. I blind.
That's what you write wrong.
I write day 18. Anyways, I will do
Wow.
day 18.
Okay.
Day
Opus.
opus, yeah, opus in a round. It starts off with the little flourish. And then I like to stagger my height, the height of my opus. So in the handout, they actually did mirror image. Let me just do the example. So they do it like this. I use the common D because I don't know whether it's Nina,
I
Udika, or
think it's
Debbie.
Nina's.
Okay.
Nina's. Yeah.
Nina did it symmetrical, but then
Yeah.
I am proposing that you can also do it asymmetrical
Mm.
as well. Then of course with the outside of opus, traditionally you will fill it in with tipple, right? So in the handout, this is how it looks. It has the little tipples on the outside. Any small spaces that you can fit in tipple, you can just color it in black. Try not to be too fussy about this. And then because it is quite a dark tangle, what I would normally do with these sort of fragments is I would add aura to it.
What
Just so
what
that I
what
could,
do you mean by it's quite a dark tangle?
there's high contrast. Like for example, day
Oh.
11, I would also add an aura to the outside of it just so that, you can stack things behind it and then have the details still remain consistent rather than having, let's say I draw Printemps behind here, it might get lost behind the black part of this inked in area. Yeah. You can also just draw auras as well if tipo is not your thing. I had some students whom are like, not very into the whole circle thing.
Mm.
So okay, there we go.
We just put in circles all the time, right? By
By
virtue of
default.
like by default we
Yeah,
just do,
yeah.
right? But there are some people who really don't like, you know.
Give them
Yeah.
the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, but Zentangle is that's the good thing about Zentangle, right? It offers so much for
Options.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what tickles your fancy might be offensive to others, and then what other people like might not be what you like.
Alright, Debbie.
Okay,
What's the last
so
fragment?
so basically, right, for week 3, I personally contributed Trivolution December and week 3. Let me see. Yeah. So week 3 was because we split. So we take turns every 4 days is one of ours. Does that make sense?
Mm,
So that means
that makes
if I
sense.
start out with spoken, then mine is the paradox, and then tricot is mine, and then Midori's is mine. So every 4 days is one. So for this week, right, I only have two, which is December and Trivolution, two contributions. So because I was going to do Trivolution also, hot favorite, apparently. um, and Susan demoed it already. I am thinking of doing Between, actually, because I think December was a recent Tea and Tangle, so we actually featured that in one of the Sanfire live shows.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do Between. You can watch this morning Ildika and Nina actually had a live show. And they actually went through Between at the live show as well because they were featuring week 3 fragments. So Between, and then I switched out to a very juicy PN. So this is my new PN. So
New.
yeah, so B-tweet can actually like sometimes when you draw and then you have like a very weird angle. B-tweet is one of those that you can sort of sneak into any location, no matter what the size is. So it's basically drawing lines like layers. So for in Nina's Tangle, she actually started out with or rather Nina's fragment, she actually started out with a triangle fragment and she put in two curved lines and then she already. Okay, so if I'm gonna do this as a B tweet, you can't really see. So let me just draw it slightly bigger here. So let's pretend that this is our beetroot fragment. And what Nina has done is to put in petals, and then she put in an aura, right? I guess you can still work on this one. It's just really small. Okay. So then with the aura, she has put in more layers like that. So I guess if you don't really like any of the variations shown in the fragment handout, the FYC handout, you can actually convert it back into the original Tangle. So we have actually linked it back to HQ. The Zentangle ink site sometimes has technical issues with the older tangles. So if you can't find a particular step out, you can actually shout out in our 795 our Facebook group, and then most of our admins will, or even fellow tanglers will actually come and help and show you where the links are. So that's between.
Such a helpful
Yeah.
group, right?
Yeah, I think our group is at a very
So
good place right now.
yeah,
Very vibrant, and everyone is very friendly.
yeah.
Try not to direct message the admins because you tend to direct message an admin at 4 a.m. That is
Wonderful.
yeah, that has happened a lot. Just try and shout out in the group. People who are online at the time will respond to you, and I think it's a lot more
Efficient.
vibrant that way also, and it's
Yeah.
less pressure on the admins to come back to you like at a given time. So I think that is helpful. Yeah. Okay, Susan, you want to tell us about the no mistakes thing that you stuck on? How are you? Are you going under or over?
Under. I
Under.
think just now Stephanie mentioned about these stickers.
Okay.
Yeah. At the
You
beginning.
want to mention again? I think you got different people joining. We have new people joining. Yeah.
Steph, do you want to tell about
No, I
this?
think Susan should do it. Since Susan is
Aiyo.
speaking, right, Steph. We did all
Exactly.
the we did
No,
all the groundwork for this
Susan told
giveaway. I liaised with fingerprinting. Steph did the publishing, the marketing, the sticker. So Susan should do the giveaway advertisement. Okay, go ahead,
Hey.
Susan.
Yeah, you can see in Stephanie's screen there's a hashtag. There's what we are going to do today. So these are stickers that we got it from what Singa Printing. Yeah,
What?
What?
yeah. So they will sponsor these stickers. Then we design these stickers in the team. So we are going to have some giveaway to the audience who watch this live. So if you draw along with us, and after you post your artwork in the social media, you can have the above the hashtag 7F5R gift.
Yo.
Yeah. Then
Very stressed.
tag our 7 Forest 5 Rivers and also the Singa dot printing.
Yes.
Susan, I
So
think you better repeat the hashtag. Otherwise, they might post to the wrong one.
no, you should watch at the screen instead of just
Yes.
listening to me. Yes.
Susan.
Read from the screen. It's clearer.
No, my
So,
Yeah.
goodness.
so there'll be three winners, and then each of them will win three sets of stickers, a tinted tile, and
Steph
also one of
is
our
like, oh my god, I
postcards.
Steph
better do
cannot
it.
Yeah, man.
tahan me. So she
Cannot
says I
tahan it.
better take back.
We
Then
will,
end up in a mess.
we will, we will be offering
Thank
complimentary
you.
shipping. You're very welcome. We will be offering complimentary shipping worldwide. So this is open to all countries. We'll be happy to ship to wherever you are. And all you have to do is just post a tile related to FYIC, the Fragment of Your Imagination Challenge
So there will be three
2024.
winners, Steph.
Yes, there will be three winners that Susan will be picking. And she'll be picking on which day, Susan, was it?
Sunday,
20.
this
Yeah,
Sunday,
okay.
She give herself
21st.
more hashtags to look at,
Very
Yeah,
good.
very,
And we will
very good.
we will be contacting everyone on the 24th. So very soon. So you have either this weekend to create a tile with us, watch this Instagram live, and of course if you would like to rewatch this session as well, you can go to our Instagram page. We will be posting it there as well.
Well, even
It will be available
if
for
you, yeah, and
as
even
long
if
as you
you
like it.
have like a work in progress tile, you don't have to finish it. You can also post the work in progress and we will consider
Yeah,
that as an entry.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a good point, Debbie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so
I I think it's a bit of a tight timeline
Yes,
because
it
we want
is.
to send it out quickly so that you guys can have it before Chinese New Year and stuff. So that is one reason why the timeline is so short, and it could be that everyone is busy. So we are considering work in progress as well. But of course, please don't do like just one fragment and say it's a work in progress lah. Okay, that
Wow,
one
not bad.
cannot
I
Yeah, no,
I
no,
should
please
top that
please
idea.
don't.
Like
No, 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 no,
this
no.
one. Work in
Yeah, no, no, no,
progress.
Oh, very
no,
good. Good
no,
job.
no,
Good
no.
job.
Yeah,
Good
no,
job.
no. Yeah,
Susan
yeah, please don't.
will disqualify you.
No,
Hmm.
Susan will be the one
No,
doing that for herself.
no. I only pick I just prepare the listing, then you all pick up, right? So in order for me to find you, so
!aiyo!
please use the correct hashtag. Otherwise, I cannot find you.
Very good.
That
Yeah,
is
so
like, oh
to
my
recap,
God.
to recap, these are the fragments that we chose for today's session. Of course, if you don't like any of the fragments, I will be very surprised. There are so many options for you to choose from.
Well, it's week
If
one
you're
to
very
week three, right? Week
if
one
you're
to week
very
three, right? Yeah, come all also you don't like,
I just
right?
I just purposely right only like the fragments that you want to choose. And
Oh,
how
okay lor.
Impossible.
Oh,
if you
okay
don't like
lor.
any of these,
Okay,
don't like any of these.
then I have a word of suggestion to those people who don't like any of the fragments that we chose. Why don't you co-host with me next year?
Yeah,
Exactly.
you create your
Yeah,
own.
then you can choose,
Yeah.
like what goes into the handout, and then if you co-host with us, there'll be four of us, and then we just, very languorously do one each every 4 days, 5 days. Yeah, that
Baby, I
will
think later you're very busy
why?
receiving
Mm,
message. I
exactly.
want
Already
to
very
co-host with
busy
you.
recently. Oh, so far nobody leh.
So poor thing.
Huh.
Yeah, so far
Only
Aya.
nobody. So
Nina
still
and
okay.
Etika.
Yeah, I think they are kind of worried because we are a bit crazy. I watched the live show this morning. I watched the recording of the live show this morning. Yeah. They also had technical difficulties. One of the cats put his paw on Eudika's camera, and
Oh,
then
very
Eudika was
nice.
filming her ceiling the whole time
Oh
until
no!
until Nina pointed it out. Yeah, so the cat also helped. It's a co-effort.
Very good. Poor thing.
Uh,
So
Not poor
yeah,
thing
if
what? It's a good thing
film the
what?
ceiling, yeah. So if you have,
The cat
if
is
you like supporting,
Technical
supporting.
support.
Yeah,
oh
supporting.
my gosh. If you like any of these fragments, you can use them. Otherwise, you can go to this link to find the FYC 2024 handout with all of the other fragments for this challenge. And of course, if you post your work, do use the hashtag FYIC 2024 as well, so that we can all find each other.
Yeah, so I have a lot of messages, but nobody has offered to co-host.
They only have
Mm.
questions. They don't want to give you
No, more like
answers. Huh?
complaints.
About what? Why
Oh,
so
Yeah,
so
your your
answer?
your your handout is taking too long to load.
Oh yeah, that one's a common complaint.
Because it's a big file
Get
and
faster
some people
internet.
have no, some people have very old phones.
Everything.
So I discovered that some people have very old phones, and so I have been trying to get people to go to the handout through their computer instead.
Mm.
Then that takes away a lot of the issues. So perhaps if your phone is very old, you want to consider this. Yeah.
Susan, is your phone very old?
no,
Oh,
I,
she has
I
two
just
phones.
changed. I just changed my phone the screen because I'm not sure whether you know about it.
Mm.
My screen having the lines, the green
Oh yeah,
magenta
yeah.
line, is starting from 3 lines, 4 lines, and end up
Is
8 lines.
Multiply.
I'm so scared. Yeah.
Susan is a reticular.
Ha, I don't want. It's very
我不要这个。
scary. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, have one friend told me that so many lines you just don't want to change your screen, and then one day your phone cannot switch on totally,
Yeah.
then you know. Then
Yeah.
I'm so scared
哦，
and gonna change.
Yeah.
kena
Hmm.
scolded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
So I got like
Very
a
good.
total new phone now because after the change, everything is back to normal.
Very good.
I'm
Lah.
happy with it.
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't really have a lot of questions. Actually, there are only four questions, but these are questions that we have asked before also, like last year, and then we also I also asked Nina and Udika the same questions. So, how do you feel about 2024 and why?
Oh,
How I feel about 2024.
Mm.
Mm. It seems very busy since the day one.
oh.
I don't know what I'm busy for.
For
Hmm.
your retreat.
Oh, the retreat. Uh, the retreat in March. Then recently, yeah, I think to conclude, to not conclude, to
Conclude.
start about my January, it's happy that I have friends from East Malaysia, then KL that we meet last weekend, Fiona and Gatlan. Yeah. It is the first time that I host friends in my own city.
No,
Mm. Then I think
what?
I
You
did a
host
good job.
us, what? We came to see you also, what? Excuse
Eh,
me? We're not her friends,
But the time,
Susan.
Yeah,
but the time
Yeah.
like that.
seems like
That's what we find out.
a business trip, war,
Steph,
Oh,
she
so
doesn't
isn't it?
see us as
so
friends.
you're inviting us for another trip lah.
Yeah,
I
Personal
don't
one.
want
yeah.
already.
我吃喝玩乐
Yo,
Eh,
Debbie very
really,
offended.
we really like just pick them out and go where to eat, where to go. But last time ours it seems like more on the job, the work. So arrange for next time
can
不要了，
can.
不要
不要了，不要了。
Then you lose out, so sad.
不给面子。哎呦
Yo, yo.
，hello
，Hello.
给了面子是你没有，还是我不给面子嘞？
hello，是你自己不要面子。
不是咯，
Oh
嗯
my god.
哦，
No, because like hosting friends, to me is like a things that I find that is very challenging because you need to think of where to bring them to go,
yeah, what
then
we also
like
that time
planning,
when we were there, right?
but it's not that much because most of the time is like in the studio, in the gallery. Yeah, but now it's like from morning till night. Then like in JB, I also not sure where should I bring them to visit. But I think it's good
Well, we
that
went
we just
we went
let's try.
around also. What we went to the
The
we
malls.
went to the JPO. We
Mm,
went to the tree house. We spend more time outside than in the thing.
yeah. Yeah, this one I
Steph,
also bring them to tree
Steph,
house.
I saw
you
I
see
think
this
I
that
saw
one
the
is the
person.
photos.
must-go place.
I saw the
Steph, you see
photos.
this person.
Mm,
Okay lah, can
yeah,
lah.
Full of
okay,
rubbish.
okay lah. Mm.
What about you, Debbie? What are you looking forward to for
How do I feel
2024?
about 2024?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of changes. Um, a lot of changes outside our control. Um, so I've been saying that I need to slow down, right? I think finally this year, most likely it will happen somehow, or one way or another. Yeah, and I think I think so far I have actually managed to slow down a bit more. But of course, there's a lot of other things like we have to move the studio and stuff again lah. So that one we will have to uh come to it at that point in time. But it has to happen, I think. Um, and then also, I guess being able to take a slower pace is something that uh I really need to do for myself, for my family, for my cats. Yeah, so 2024 seems like a very different year already, like a very different direction already. And I will say that even though I have slowed down, it's also busy. I don't know how to explain. Like
Mm.
it is also like quite busy, even though it is a slower pace. It doesn't mean that there's nothing to be done. There are things to be done, but in a more controlled manner, I guess. And also, I think last year at this time I was very sick with dengue, and I think that also made a very big difference to my last year versus this year at this point in time, January. Yeah, so a lot of things that a lot of balls that are rolling in all directions. Sounds scary, right? But I think it's a good thing, you know? Yeah. I think also something Ildika and Nina mentioned this morning during their live show was that they are very happy that every day when they wake up, right, they come onto social media and then they see everybody's FYC.
Mm.
Very cute. Yeah.
There's a sense of community as well, right?
Kind of lah. And you know how so one of the live shows I think I had with one of them, I shared that someone at that point had messaged me to say that, I'm so glad that this is a free challenge. And that, I'm not actually needing to pay for it because I'm having financial problems right now.
Mm.
So I think that having something like that for people to take their mind off like their regular worries, right? It's really a blessing to have. And then of course we are trying to keep it free as long as we can. Yeah. So even though we don't know whether there'll be a 2025 lah, we still haven't decided. I guess it also depends on who contacts us to want to co-host, right?
Hint, hint.
Yeah. Well, but we really had a blast, I guess, preparing for this. I think we also got a chance to really work properly together. We worked together before, Ildika, Nina, and I. I think we worked for Ildika. We worked with Ildika for many years already, actually. If you think
Mm.
about it, right? Yeah, I think we've been working with her since 2021. Yeah. So Nina, of course, came on board later, but then we've also worked with her before. It's just that I think close up also was a slightly different experience, and also because this is a free challenge, it's like no expectations, you know? Yeah,
Mm.
no. Well, I won't say no expectations. We actually surpassed. So I was the other day I was looking at some of the statistics. So we kind of do this because we want to maintain how relevant we are. I've been looking at our statistics. For example, our blog post, so the FYIC blog post, it's been visited 4,000 times. And then within so that is just the blog post. There is also the handout. I think the handout, okay, let me just go back to the stats for a bit. Okay, so the handout itself has hit 5,400 engagements,
Sure.
which is which is an all-time high for FYIC. I think only in October we get this kind of hits. But
Mm.
for FYIC this year, we've actually outperformed our expectations. We weren't like going in with any kind of like, oh, we need to hit, you know? Yeah, but it surprised us also. Yeah, and also it's been fun watching everybody contribute to the group on Instagram to Facebook. Yeah, so it's been a good start to the year. So Steph, have you talked about your 2024 yet?
No, not
Okay,
yet. Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead. Are you
Just many people join us live. Hi, everyone. Sorry. I suddenly looked at my screen, then I saw. Uh, yeah, my 2024. So far. Yeah, like Debbie said, lots of changes. Very, very blessed with the connections that I've made so far in this year. It's looking to be a good year, and on a more like local news. In Singapore it's been raining a lot, so I've been struggling a little with seasonal affective disorder, where like I just feel sad all the time. The acronym is very appropriate. Seasonal affective disorder. You're sad all the time. But
What? That's a
yeah, it
very
should.
sad. That's a
I
very
know.
sad acronym.
I know, right? It's like the scientist is like, yeah,
What
it's a
the heck?
illness where if you
Yeah,
don't
let's
get
rub
enough
it in,
sunshine,
Let's
yeah,
rub
if
it
you
in
don't
some
get enough
more.
sunshine, how do you feel sad? What should we call it? Let's call it seasonal affective disorder.
Rub it
SADS for
in some
short. Oh God.
more. Yeah, rub.
So yeah, so
Aiyo.
it's basically it's when you don't get enough sunshine and then you start to have a depressed mood.
You
So
know
it's
you
not
can
depression.
take
Yes,
vitamin D, right?
that's what I was gonna
Vitamin
say.
D.
So vitamin D
Yeah.
and magnesium really help. So I've actually realized a correlation between the days when I don't take my like forget to take my vitamins, because the vitamins, if you take it too late in the day, you have difficulty sleeping because of
Hmm.
some of the vitamin component.
Is that
So
the alarm?
yeah, so
I
I've been trying to be good,
mean, you
and
have your phone, right? Your
exactly,
phone can. I mean,
should we open
iPhone
your
is
eyes already
wonderful
first
for
thing?
this. Yeah, yeah,
Ah,
set alarm. Hello,
yeah,
you're supposed to be the most tech savvy one among us,
no lah, fake millennial.
Aiyo.
So I've found a correlation between like on the days where I forget to take my vitamins, there has been like a decreased mood. So I've been trying to consistently take them. But other than that, like there is a lot to look forward to, a lot of interesting changes that I'm excited for. Yeah, that's all from me.
Oh, Susan, very black in your towel.
Yeah. In the end, I decided to combine the tricot
Oh, she's very
and
nice. Yeah,
the
nice.
one, yeah, the Kupo poly
Oh
into
my
one.
gosh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I want to see the formation or the outcome from this tangle. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, it looks
Mm.
nice. Like a hybrid tangle,
Mm.
right?
Mm. So this is something like what you plan is not the result in the end.
Yeah,
It will
man.
keep changing. Yeah.
That's the point, right? I guess.
Yeah,
The
that's a
point is to
point.
be unplanned, I guess. Yeah.
Then with some surprise.
Yeah. I'm working my way around the labyrinth. So interesting question came up today. Nina was asking Yudika, what's the difference between a labyrinth and a maze?
Maze has a start point and an end point.
No,
Labyrinth
no.
is
Labyrinth has a start point
Maybe
and
I
an
should
end
have
point.
right.
hey
Maze
hey.
is the one that has multiple paths that some lead to
Oh,
nowhere.
okay, okay, yeah, yeah, I
Uh,
get you, I get. One is meant
uh
to be solved, one is meant to just be walked, right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I get you, I
yeah.
get you.
Yeah, Susan, what are you saying?
I think the labyrinth is there is some kind of like format. Is it?
Awesome. Oh, I
Yeah,
get what you
just
mean.
like
It
yeah, they have
looks more like
like a set.
pattern.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Then the
Okay, okay,
maze
I get
maybe
you.
can it's more
Random.
unexpected.
Okay, yeah, I get you,
No,
I
no,
get you.
Well, maze has paths that throw you off lah. Basically, you can get lost in it. That was what Udika said. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Whereas for
Mm.
a labyrinth, right, you walk in, you will come out at a fixed ending.
Yeah, it's meant to be a journey lah, whereas the other one is more
Mm.
meant to be like a puzzle.
The
Okay.
other one is meant to trap you inside.
Yes. Stuff.
Immediately think of food.
Yeah, so for those of you just joining us, if you'd like to tango along with us, you can actually post your um tile, your completed artwork, or like Debbie says, your work in progress on Instagram with the hashtag 7F5RGift, and you'll be automatically entered into our giveaway. Don't forget to also tag us, 7 Forest 5 Rivers, and also Singa.printing, because they're the ones that we've worked with to create this beautiful no mistake stickers. You get 3 of these, a tinted tile, and also a 7F5R postcard. And it's open internationally, so wherever you are right now in the world, you can join. And I would love to see your beautiful artworks on Instagram
See,
as
Susan,
well.
she don't trust you anymore.
No, don't
Right.
trust my take back.
I'm happy with that.
I,
Please go
you're
ahead.
happy I don't trust
Oh,
you?
maybe
Otherwise,
Hiya.
maybe she
Hiya.
purposely one, you know. Then
Yeah.
she don't need to do already.
yeah.
You see, you don't
Yeah,
trust
so I
her,
can
then you do,
concentrate on
right? Then
drawing.
she, yeah, so she
You
get away with it. Wow, this
you can do
Susan
it
very
better
clever.
than me. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, sure.
We let people who have talent on that do
Oh,
that. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Sure.
aiyo,
Do more work for her. Hiya.
Yeah.
so rubbish.
Mm. Y'all seem to be doing very interesting things on your town.
Don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Right or wrong, I'm also doing. After you
Poli,
mirror,
couple poly.
right? After
Okay.
a while, after mirroring, after a while, you are a bit dazed already. You know, like you turn here and turn there, and then after that, yeah, which direction? Yeah.
Mine. Fake it till you make it.
Are we ready for the next question?
Sure.
yeah.
Okay, next question also related to New Year lah. Okay, although we are already midway through the month. Well, midway through the month, the good thing is that you decide whether your resolutions that you made at the start
Yo.
will still make sense lah, right? Correct. I guess you
True.
had like 15 days to process,
Mm.
right? 15 days.
Yes. No
Yeah.
regret.
So what are your New Year resolutions or your goals? You can name two if you can. Yeah.
If you can. Maybe
If
you
you
only
can
got one.
maybe
Maybe you only
you
got
got
one.
one, yeah,
One
or
big
maybe
one. Yeah.
maybe you got five. I don't know. Like I mean, some people
Susan, what are you?
they have like a whole list.
Oh, yes.
I don't think I can do a whole list. I'm not that coordinated.
Even
yeah,
without the list,
yeah,
your schedule already so full.
yeah. So I don't think I can do a list lah. Let's be honest, right? Yeah. But then of course, if you are that kind of person where you can actually squeeze in a list, then and it helps you, then that's good lah. Mm.
Susan, what are
Hmm.
your New Year
See, she wants
resolutions?
you to go first, lah. You know, later you say we
New
take
Year
again.
resolution. Hmm. New Year resolution. I think for this year, we have, okay, compared to last year, for this year, I will spend more time on taking care of my own health, like for some exercise, routine exercise. I think I mentioned it for many times, but I still haven't really take action to do the
Mm.
so-called regular exercise. But I think it's good to really put it into action. Then the second thing will be probably for my son, maybe spend more time on guiding him to some really uh learning or whatever. Yeah, because I remember that last year I just let him do whatever he likes, free and without really have any plans. Yeah, so this year maybe I should spend some time to really do a role as a mom
Oh,
instead of
so
just
tough.
playing around.
You're the fun
Yeah,
mom.
that's 偷懒. Eat snake.
No lah, I guess also
Mm,
the age lah. He's at a
yeah.
point where yeah.
Yeah, because I found that recently he will take initiative to learn new things.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think maybe it's a good time. Yeah.
做好
And
机
my
会.
resolution. Yeah.
So one is health and then other one is Isaac.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's good. Good. Good resolution. Debbie, what about you?
Also health. Yeah, also health. And then um in terms of resolution, I'm not that kind of person, to
Mm.
like have a lot of resolutions. Goals maybe lah. Goals maybe like what I want to
Achieve.
finish, this year.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you can hear me because the jets are overhead.
Can.
Um,
Yeah.
I can come back with the next one. Maybe
Yo,
Steph can go first.
sure. My resolution. I would like to go back to my traditional art skills. So I will be joining the Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts Singapore later on this year, and in preparation for joining it, I would like to. I know that I can still draw because I do regular check-ins with myself every so often, just to make sure that I haven't lost any of my traditional art skills. But I really would like to focus on more representational stuff in the lead up into it. So that's something. Humans is a very big deal. I've been putting it off for way too long. So I would like to start drawing humans. I actually posted one recently of this very pretty girl. It's a quick little warm up sketch of her. It's on my Instagram page if you'd like to see it. And then separately, New Year's resolution. Debbie, you want to go next? Well, I think. Hello? There we go.
Sure. Like I said, I'm not very big on resolutions, but one of my other goals is to go back into organizing retreats, art retreats, things like that, and also spend more time with my aunt. So you guys know about the aunt that is certified as a CCT. So I want to spend more time with her and also my other aunt. So I have another aunt whom I am very close to, and because she lives on the direct opposite end of our island to me,
Wow,
it's kind of very difficult to get to her. Takes me like, wow, I don't know how many buses and trains I have to change, just to get there,
actually
that
to
kind
the
of thing.
rest.
Yeah, so I think the line that will connect us eventually isn't built yet. Does
Oh,
that make
okay.
sense?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of difficult for me to get to that part of the island. But if I have more time on my hands, that would be something I would like to do this year. Yeah, and actually, we were thinking of taking up fostering again. But then now with these two cats, I think that's these two new cats. It's kind of out of the. I don't think I can take in another foster or anyone else. Basically, they just yeah. So that one we had to hold back, at least not at the current moment, because they are quite rambunctious. And they've also grown a lot, actually. The both of them are very heavy now, especially Dasher. So spend more time making sure that they have a solid foundation, because now I think Dasher has just turned, let me see, today is January 16, right? In 2 days, he will be exactly 7 months old.
Oh, he's
Yeah. Although when I say
7 months old.
exactly, it's not exactly because he's a stray
Fair enough.
kitten, right? So the vet records say that they put him down as born on 18th of May. So he's turning about 7 months. And I think Dixie is couple of maybe 2 weeks younger. We don't have a date on Dixie also. She was found abandoned in a factory. And also she had some food anxiety issue. She still has food anxiety, and she has a very sensitive stomach. So if she eats something that is off, she gets sick very easily. Yeah, and then they both are a lot older now as well. So trying to train them, set ground rules with them, and Dixie has to go for her neutering soon as well. So a lot of stuff happening with the kittens, who are actually larger than I wouldn't call them kittens if you look at them in size, but then the age is still a kitten lah. So I'm not sure how to. It's like you catch yourself, when you say kittens, but
Keton.
then they are
It's a
still
keton.
yeah, but then they are still kittens. So it's kind of yeah. With them, the routine has to be very fixed,
Structured.
like yeah. So we realized that actually they for stray cats, they have done really very well for rescue cats. They trim nails without complaint. They bathe without complaint now. They are actually learning and they are very affectionate in their own ways. But then they forget it when they forget all their training when they start playing. Yeah, and then we realize that if we don't reinforce the routine, right, they start becoming a bit wilder again. So yeah, yeah. So you think already?
Oh,
Forgot to think.
yeah. Listening there, forgot to think.
Oh no. Well, you
Um,
can take another 5 minutes while Susan talks about her towel, I think. Susan,
yeah. I'm
hello.
interested in knowing about your task.
Mm. Yeah. I still repeating and repeating
Oh.
my tiles, the toy
Hey,
call.
you tired or
Yeah.
not? Like when you do like symmetrical tiles. I asked both of you since like you are doing tiles similar to
Ask
that.
her to think
You
of
are
Mm.
her answer, right? She think of a question and
yeah,
she
yeah.
will
Yeah.
I buy myself
So
off
while
like
answering, then she says that
yeah.
she's listening to what I'm talking. I forgot the
what?
thing. Okay,
Sorry.
I'm willing to answer you.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
So sometimes I think it depends on my mood. I have an experience there where I really feel tiring when repeating all those. So I'll just stop it. But today I'm quite enjoying to do it because I'm looking forward to see the outcome. Yeah, because
Mm.
I can't imagine how it will come out with. So I'm looking forward to it. So I'm not tiring today. I'm okay
Mm.
today.
So
Yeah.
so
So it's kind of like
depends on
your
your
mm,
expectation, what you intend to
no,
see.
not expectation.
Ah,
It's like
A mental
what I'm
capacity.
because now is have no expectation. Is because I can't expect anything because I don't know how I cannot
yeah, but you
imagine
are
the
expecting
result.
to not expect
Oh,
anything. That's my point.
Wow, very chim, ah.
so meta, yeah.
So I'm expecting for something. Okay, you can say that. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
expecting something
no
that
expectation is also
not
an
within my
expectation.
no expectation, also expectation. Mm. But the thing is that whatever come out, it will not make me sad or what
Yeah,
because it's I have no expectation. So
correct.
everything is just nice.
Correct.
Mm. Yeah, then this is very happy. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, the person who asked the question already, you answer her own question or not?
Then you never answer the question.
You said Susan what?
I said ask both of you.
Yeah, but your resolution eh? Because I got jets again, I have to mute.
Okay,
So you can go on with
so
your resolution first.
resolution. I would like to be the kind of person like Susan said where you go exercise then you eat super healthy and all, but I don't know whether that
Not
I don't
super
know.
healthy lah. Super healthy sometimes
Hmm.
is a very big expectation. Then end up you cannot
Hmm.
fulfill, then very sad.
Okay.
So
Okay,
healthy, okay,
balance.
yeah.
Balance. Okay.
Balance, yes.
Okay. Um, and then I've just been focused on making connections with people. Yeah. My word of the year is beginnings this year. So maybe it's like beginnings of new friendships, beginnings of new adventures, beginnings of new memories. So that's been a nice guiding word so far. Mm, thank you. Um, resolution. I think I'm like Debbie. I don't really make like resolutions. Oh, I will do this, but I do like quarterly check-ins with myself to like ask myself like, okay, how am I feeling so far? Is there anything that needs adjusting in my life? You know. Oh, also,
Also
I wanted
did
to
it quarterly.
pardon.
So you did this quarterly?
This quarterly have lor. So adjust
Um,
expectations, adjust where I'm going with life and what kind of
very
decisions
good.
I've made and all. Yeah. Then every 6 months I clear out my wardrobe also and clear out my room so I
So,
declutter.
so what is your this quarterly expectation?
uh, it's just to focus on the new connections long. I wanted to mention also like actually like with my husband and I my our relationship is also getting better as well. Like communication skills have like greatly
Mm.
improved in the past like 2-3 months. So
I
that's
should
been very
hope
very
so.
nice.
My goodness.
No,
Like,
it was
then you want
rough
me to
for a
get
bit
worse,
lah.
is it?
Oh!
Oh, yeah, I should hope so. It's getting better. All
Better,
right.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we've like made a breakthrough, and then that has been a lot easier. For those of you who are interested, my husband is diagnosed ADHD. Yes, I'm allowed to share this with everyone. That's why I'm mentioning it. And a lot of people with ADHD have something called rejection dysphoria, where they perceive what you say to be a criticism on themselves. So what has helped, in case you're suffering from this problem as well, what has helped is to hit mark conversations with loving words. So, for example, if let's say in the past I used to
Headline,
say
headline,
headline, there we go.
headline. Yeah. Head
So
mark sounds like you're gonna shoot the person in the head.
sometimes it does feel that way. No,
Oh my god, head
but
mark. Oh my
for
god.
example, last time like let's say I come home then I'm very tired, then I say like, Alex, I need help with the dishes. He will hear it as you don't help at all around the house, which is not what I'm intending, which is not what I meant, then it would make him very upset, right, with himself, with the situation. So now I say like, I really need support right now. Would you mind doing the dishes for me? So then he hears it as, okay, it's a bid for help rather than a criticism on him. Or like, if I am saying something that would sound critical, like, I don't know an example, but basically what I like to like a headline it is, I'm saying this with as much love as I can muster. So I'm saying this with as much as I can master, then after you deliver the criticism, so that then his defenses are down, he's not guarded. So that has helped a lot with our communication. I hope that some of y'all find this useful because that took us a while to figure out as well. It's called microscript, in case any of y'all want to read more about it. Microscripts. It's like a set phrase or a set word that you say to your friend or your loved one, and then it triggers a pattern of behavior that you want to positively reinforce, right?
Actually, we did
That's
that
microscope.
as well. Do you remember the
Yeah,
30
exactly.
seconds thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that has been very helpful in my life. So in case you want to adopt it, please go search research about it and adopt it in your life. That has been very helpful in my communications. All right, yeah. Debbie, what about you? The mirroring thing, like the symmetrical artwork. Do you
What
find it?
mirroring?
I asked Susan the question. Yeah,
You mean
yeah,
the grid,
yeah.
the
Yes,
symmetrical thing?
yeah.
Well,
You
it
find it
really
tedious?
okay. So for Susan, hers is her head problem lah. If she
Head problem.
Head problems. What head
yeah,
problems?
他脑袋有问
she
题。
said that if in her mind, right, she wants to see the outcome,
哎呦
right? Then
Then
she's more
it's
excited
hands
about it
problems.
lah. So it's a head problem. My one is a hand problem.
So stupid.
Really?
Yeah, so mine is a hand
Oh my
problem.
god.
Yeah. My hand problem is there are some days that I have nerve pain. So it really depends on my hand that particular day whether I can do it or not. Does that make sense?
Very good.
So in my head,
In
right,
your head.
there's no problem.
Susan, only you got the head
Her head no
problem.
problem. I got head problem. Okay.
No lah, just joking. No,
Sometimes.
but for me, in my head, it kind of I kind of have like a plan sometimes, or I want to try out certain things. Like in my head, I have like, oh, I want to do this grid. Then when I try and put pen to paper, right, that's where my issue starts because I cannot hold the pen in a certain way, or I cannot draw a line in a certain way, and that really frustrates me. That frustrates me more than anything else, actually. Yeah, and so actually the whole of last year I had this problem where I couldn't draw when I needed to draw sometimes. It has improved slightly, but there are still days where it comes back. So yeah, that is my greater annoyance actually, rather than the fact that you have to mirror lah, you have to rotate lah, that kind of thing. And also, I think also having everyone work on the challenge together at the same time, it's also a lot more fun than doing it by yourself.
That's true.
Mm.
Susan,
Mm.
ask you a segue
Yes.
question. Remember that project pack
Yeah.
that featured a tree?
Don't ask me.
You got to finish or not?
I'm so scared you ask me about this. Oh, so I asked you first. I
Yeah.
thought that last December
Oh my
you
god.
told me something
What did I
about the
say?
tree.
Yeah,
You
what did
say
I
that
say?
you want
Remind me.
to complete the tree in December.
I got say which December, Susan? Did I say
Maybe she
that
mean
December?
Oh,
maybe she
Maybe I,
means
I mean,
you very good,
2020.
huh?
yeah, maybe, you never know. No, yeah,
Means 20
I,
plus.
Hey.
I have it hung up in my bedroom,
Mm.
and every time I look at it, it mocks me. It's like, you're gonna draw or not? So I've been thinking maybe I can combine some challenges together, right?
Why don't I take it
FYC.
down then? Ayo, it's so like
I
a
feel
stress
like
thing.
must finish lah. So poor thing. Actually, it's quite nice. It looks very nice. The colors are still very nice on it. It's just like I think it'll make for a very good
Did you
like tangle
sorry,
picker.
did,
Yeah,
did,
go
did
ahead.
you did you protect the colors? Because otherwise you hang up, it's gonna fade.
Yeah, yeah. So that's one thing. In case you are wondering,
Oh my god.
I'm not going to name the other brand that didn't fare so well,
Oh
but the brand that
no.
did fare well is Lindy's Gang Magicals. The colors still are very, very vibrant, but there's some places that where if before I tangle, I will need to patch it up.
Oh, because it's
So
pure pigment, right?
correct,
Pure
correct.
pigment.
So
Yeah.
so at the point of time of Lindy's Gang Magicals range, at the point of time I tinted it was so long ago, we didn't have pink.
We
So
So
did
long ago.
lah. We did.
maybe
We have pink.
studio have, but when I tinted it, maybe I tinted it at home. So
Yeah.
I didn't have pink. I didn't have
Or
pink. So
you
I had to use
who
another
didn't have
brand.
pink? Okay, okay,
So
okay.
I
Okay.
had to use another brand to tint the pink. I still distinctly remember this. So in my tree now, right, it's supposed to be rainbow, so red, orange, yellow, green, and then it becomes burgundy and pink. The pink is completely faded. So
Aiyo,
I'm gonna have to.
can you go to the can you go and
dry.
get the proper one from office and do or not? Like my goodness. You
And then I
have it. It's
remember,
not that you don't have
I remember
it.
my
Then you
daughter.
suffer for it. So
I
funny. Oh my
remember,
goodness.
I
This
remember
is
my,
self.
I remember my daughter nicely asking me, "Mommy, is that drawing done?" And then I'm like, not really. Then she's like, "What is missing?" Then I'm like, "I need to draw on it. It's just the colors right now." She's like, "Then if it's not done, why have you hung it up?" I'm like, "Okay,
It's
calling
like
me up.
rubbing
Thank you
in,
so
right?
much."
You better take it
Yeah, I'm
down.
like,
Yeah, you better take it down. Like kids will just say the dundas, you know?
she's
Yeah.
like, "I'm judging you. Never
Yeah.
finish
为什么你没有
homework,
做
then want to put.
完？
Hello, never finish
没有做
homework, put
完。
up for what?" So, Susan, are you with me? Are you in
So
my
to
group?
answer you,
Mm,
so to answer you,
mm.
the tree is still the tree
She's
with the
still the
background color.
Very
Yes.
nice. We finished already. Pass out homework already.
It's waiting for now already spring, cannot say that.
Oh,
It's waiting for after autumn after this December.
oh
I don't
no.
know.
Wow, I
I'm
think I
thinking
didn't buy.
I will do like challenges on it, like past year challenges, so that it becomes like a tangle
You
picker.
should have
So it's like, oh, I don't know how to
done
draw.
FYC on it.
Okay lah, FYC
Draw
fragment.
bigger lah.
I think
Draw
can put like
bigger.
different
Inktober.
fragments. Yeah, I think can do FYC and Inktober together. Then
Yeah,
it'll
do
be like
lah, do.
fragments and tangles. Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
very
do,
fun. So that's my
do.
plan.
Yeah.
And
Do. Then share it with
yeah.
everybody.
Then I'll
Write
that.
a
Yeah, I was
blog
gonna say.
post or something.
My
Yeah.
God, oh gosh. Many months later, pardon
No,
me.
but at least you
Yes.
don't have to think already, you see. It's already thought out already, you get what I mean?
Fair
Like
enough.
it's already like
Like the trees already there.
yeah.
Yeah. I get you. I
Yeah.
get you. That's so
In a
funny.
way that is very helpful lah, having,
Mm.
that. Yeah. Wow, I'm stuck with carbo poly. I don't know how to rotate. You look at my labyrinth, right? This part is two lines of it, and I'm already struggling. I only did the two and a half only.
Never mind. We half and then we switch to something else.
Oh my goodness, I don't know how. Maybe I'll come back to you. I'll do the Kalua next. So I'm going in order of the days.
Very good.
Yeah. Actually, Hokusai is a very fun tangle, a very fun fragment, So I've been putting in words in my Hokusai.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Debbie, you have another question?
I have two more actually, but
Oh,
I'm
so
trying
many.
to think of which one is more important
Why
to ask.
today
Yeah.
so long to answer
Yeah.
so
Because
many
I give
questions?
her one question, she give you two
Oh,
questions.
sorry.
So
Right,
I
Susan?
Skip.
so next question I can skip, right?
Can.
All
No, it's because
the
she
rest of
give,
the
not I
question can
give.
answer.
Can skip.
No, you see, Susan, you volunteer to answer her question, right? But you didn't answer my question, so cannot.
Okay, what's the next question? Come. I'm starting on another tile already. That's how.
Later
Oh my goodness.
is my turn to drop off.
Oh no.
God.
Oh, cannot hear you all. Then we like leave the leave
Horrible one. The both of
the
you.
video.
Okay, I will skip question 3 and go for question 4
Okay.
because I think question 3 we actually answered this last year. So if you really want to know how we feel about reticle and fragments, you can go and watch our last year's broadcast, or you can watch the broadcast I have with Nina and Ildika because we answered that question there as well. So I want to ask Susan in particular.
Yo, why?
Cause you are gonna drop off. You said you're
Okay.
already
Ask.
planning to drop off, right?
Ask person. Before I
Hey,
disconnected.
what? Yeah, see, this person is threatening to go,
Nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
what kind of? Yeah, okay. What is your experience of FYIC so far? Thinking about FYIC over the years, like 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024. So what's your experience of FYIC so far?
It's a very good experience, I should say, because before I I think before the FYIC.
Here we
It
go.
started from 2021, right? Or 2020?
2021.
2021.
Mm.
Yeah. I think before that, I already loved the fragment and reticulars after the certified become a CDT. So when I found that there's a FYIC challenge, then I found that it's quite interesting that more people can to have a chance to play around with the fragment, all those things. So I love it, and it's fun to see people sharing their artwork during the FYIC to give more inspirations and more ideas. So I think
That
it
she
is
can
good.
steal.
Mm,
Mm.
I am not still lah.
Mm.
Can see
Can
because if
blow.
you still right, you still need to draw. I don't even. Sorry, I want to copy, but I am so
This is like
lazy.
So
the
tough.
confession session, you know.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
Huh?
I'm
goodness.
sorry that I cannot draw. That I didn't draw.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
I
cannot
want this too,
finish.
but not
I didn't
successfully.
draw.
Yeah.
Very good.
Aiyo.
Yeah, I love it. It's nice. Yeah. So I answered my question. Satisfied?
This person, this is very naughty.
Steph, how about you?
How about me?
Now she wants to tekan you back, Steph.
Yeah, man.
Susan,
Cannot.
I give you the
Cannot. I'm the
opportunity,
only
okay?
one to
Susan,
answer. What?
Susan, since she
Yeah.
asked you 10,000 questions, you ask her 10,000 questions back.
Yo,
Ah.
then the
Mm.
session don't
You
need to
want
end
want me
already.
to think about question? I also very difficult.
Yeah,
Okay,
poor
you
thing.
think. Okay, Steph, answer. Quick.
Yo,
Wow, Susan think.
very stressed. I think I think fragments don't really like receive enough love and attention because a lot of times like as Zentangle teachers when we teach classes we don't really focus on them, we only focus on like tangles. So I think this challenge is a good way where like if especially when you don't know where to
Mm,
start, it's
mm,
like a little small directory of little fragments, and also like the string ideas can be like reticular, like some of them are very complex, and you can use that as inspiration for your own practice, and also for perhaps like if you're a Zentangle teacher, you can use it as like a starting board for your own classes as well when you want to teach fragments and reticular to your students. So it's good. And then like Susan said, there's this community spirit as well where when you're drawing similar things, or you're starting from the same idea, you can see everyone's progress looks different. So I like that part of the monthly challenges. What about you, Debbie?
I think for me, I think I answered this a few times
Oh,
already lah,
very
right? Over the
sian already.
years, especially. No, it's not that. It's just that because I got certified very early and Steph also got certified very
mm,
early. This was before reticle and fragments came on the picture, you know?
mm,
Like so a lot of like Steph said, right, a lot of us when we teach tangles, it's because that was the only thing that existed at that time to
Mm.
teach, right? So we kind of we learn to run before we walk, you know. So as a CCT that was exposed to the teaching method without the fragments, right? For us, it comes as something that we have to think extra harder, you know, sometimes just to put in like, oh, how to do, you know, like we have to mirror it, you know, it just comes so naturally. Although after a bit of practice, we get it, lah, you know, it's just that because when we were at training, we didn't have all of this. And of course, for me, that was one of the draws to creating this challenge was because firstly, there was no other fragment challenge or dedicated to fragments only at that time. There were a lot of other challenges. There are always other challenges. But I think I wanted to have one where I could focus on um, playing, you know, because play is very important to learning. And if you approach learning about fragments is kind of can be very dry, if you know what I mean. Like Steph says, it's kind of like very repetitive, very tiring, and then you know, student is like it depends on her mood or her mental frame of mind at that point. And then for me, it depends on my hand. But then when the whole community is doing it, right, you sort of have this inertia thing where, you know, everyone is moving in this direction. Okay, lah, also lah, you know. And also because they are also small, right? Like you look at my prompt list. So I've actually compiled. So the admins, rather the co-host and I, we always have like a overview list, you know. So you look at how small every day is, right? And I used to get really people complaining that wow 31 days are very high commitment, you know. Then I look at the fragment itself, I'm like, huh, high commitment really small you know what I mean? Like I mean, even
Maybe
if
they
you
draw
just draw
very big.
one, even if you just draw one a day, right? How, like, maybe if you really don't have time and you only have one tile that you want to commit to, you just put one down a day lah, or you skip the ones that you don't like. How much commitment is that? It's just so small, right? And then the step outs are there for you. So it's not a case where you cannot draw it, right? So I think over the years, I'm sorry if I offended anyone who has written to me about oh high commitment all this. I think it's up to you whether you want to challenge yourself or not, right? If you want to challenge yourself, you have your own motives, you have your own desires to you know, like Susan says, what you want to see, right? For Susan, if she doesn't know what she wants to see, and that's something that she wants to see, right? But for some people, right, if they approach it as a wow, high commitment, all that, then you'll start to feel the burden of the 31 days in a way lah. So if you approach it like, okay, I'm just gonna play with it, then maybe you will get more out of it. So I'm sorry if my over the years response has offended anyone. Like, you know, like what kind of commitment is there? Like it's just so tiny. Um, that may be offensive to you, but if you look at it from a larger picture, right? One fragment isn't a lot. You know, we do tiles, we do very complicated pieces. Fragments are just so tiny; they can fit in anywhere. Let me just grab like what I'm trying to say. So I had this border for a class that I ran last year, and then I mean, if you look at this, right, we can actually complete this in one sitting if we want, you know. But then a fragment is just like not even, you know, it's just it's really like kind of like if you do one fragment, it's like that only leh. So I don't understand the commitment thing that people are talking about, you know. You get what I mean, Steph and Susan, what I'm saying?
Mm.
Or is it yeah.
I think maybe people will thought that okay, this is the fragment that I need to draw into
Full
a
tile.
regular
Mm.
full tiles. Yeah, that's why they find that oh, by repeating in a full tile is a very high commitment
Can
because it is a
do.
100% that
I
full.
got
Yeah,
solution for
but
that.
last time I remember we started with doing in a bijou.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was
So
gonna
this is I
say
just
a
found
video,
my
yeah,
yeah in
yeah.
a this is the bijou size.
Oh, so cute.
It just depends on 3 times 3 or four
This
times
was last
four
year's one.
square. Yes, this is the last year one.
So
So the
nice.
one that after my seminar we did the same thing.
So nice.
It depends on how many we want to put in the bijou. So it is quite interesting. You just one
Yeah,
bijou, then one
yeah,
tiles a day,
yeah.
then not so stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the back of, so I did this handout for my students, and then this is the back of it because I combined the class with something else. So see, this is also an example of like seed fragments, and then you can do many what,
Mm.
right? So in a way we can actually finish this in one sitting. Why can't we finish like a few fragments a day, right? Yeah, so I think the answer is your own answer lah, whether you want to or not, right?
mm.
Yeah, and what you want to get out of it, right? Yeah.
Someone asked in chat, is the drawing stickers, which I find very flattering. So, Susan is has a sticker on her tile, the no mistake sticker, and we're also running a giveaway. It's we're co-hosting it with Singa Printing. So if you'd like to join the giveaway, you tangle along with us. You can post your tile on Instagram with the hashtag 7F5RGift, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. Don't forget to tag us, 7 Forests, 5 Rivers, and also at Singa.printing as well. We'll be choosing 3 winners to win. It's open internationally. Lots of fun.
Work
Just a
in
fun little thing.
progress also accepted.
Yes, work in progress also accepted. But like Debbie said, don't just
Yeah.
draw one fragment and call it a day, please. Please put some effort. Okay.
here is my fragment today.
Good
Okay.
job. Susan will be choosing the winners, and she'll be contacting them
So
on
funny.
the she'll be picking the winners on Sunday, and then next week we'll be
I thought
contacting those
Steph
winners.
is contacting them,
Am I?
no?
No,
Yes?
I'm going to pass the work to Susan.
Oh,
What you say is true.
okay, Susan.
Dang.
All right. Y'all want to share your tiles? What have y'all been up to so far before we close? Susan, you want to start?
Yeah. So, I forgot
Oh,
the
Hey, I
other
thought
one.
you're
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
ask her
Okay.
10,000
The third.
questions.
no.
No. I'm not going to ask her. So my third fragment is using the white jelly
Yeah,
roll.
that's
So
right.
in a space itself. So I haven't started my shading. So probably will continue after this. So
Then
just I'm trying to draw on the sticker itself using the
do you work?
gold jelly roll. I'm not sure. I'm still waiting for it to dry.
Okay.
It might take some
Tell us how
time, but I think should be no
it goes.
problem. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, what's your question?
I'm happy. No question. Happy,
Debbie,
Steph
yeah.
very happy only. Yeah, very happy.
Debbie, you want to share your towel? You're beautiful.
I'm very slow at this because Kapupoli is taking me a long time. Can you see? Yeah, so my Kapupoli, you see, I still got 3 more to go there. I'm really very slow.
Tired.
Yeah. So the labyrinth, at least I managed to get somewhere today, lah, because I started here today. So I
Okay.
managed all this.
I bet.
Yeah. But it's very high focus.
Yeah.
It's very high focus because once you're rotating and mirroring, right? After a while it gets very confusing. Yeah. But I managed to squeeze in FYIC. Oh sorry, this way, this direction. FYIC, Nina, Ildika, and
Oh,
Debbie. Yeah,
so
so I squeezed it
cute.
in. Yeah, as Hokusai. I will
And
think of
thankfully, your name's not super long.
yeah. So if I have space later, right, I'll put in Susan and Stephanie and some like
So cute.
other wherever I can squeeze in, I might lah. Yeah, if I have space. Yeah.
Save the fragments.
Yeah.
They don't need to draw so many. Very smart
Yeah, but
also. And then it's
couple
like a little
poly is taking
memorabilia.
a damn long time, man. Yeah.
A day and a half.
See, it's like, oh my gosh. But I really enjoyed drawing bees here. So if you look on the labyrinth string, there is like a circlet of round fragments, and it so happened to be the day for bees, you know.
So cute.
So I've actually layered my bees. Can you see? So each of the bee is a round
Cute.
fragment actually. For fun lah, for fun. Yeah. I might turn it into a jam later. See how it feels. Yeah. I was looking forward to the question that Susan will ask Stephanie
No,
though. Like
Susan
no
asked me.
to
I
get that right.
didn't even want to think about question to ask her. I'm busy with my
Lazy.
shading.
See,
Where's
Susan very
my
stressed.
white charcoal? Yeah,
Steph,
I
Steph,
can't
Susan
Have
find
is
my
fun
like
white
things.
charcoal.
Susan is like, I cannot be bothered. I
Yeah.
cannot be
So
bothered. Oh my gosh.
I'm not a good student who always asks
No.
questions. So if you want me to think about questions to ask, right, I'm very stressed.
Then Stephanie very happy. Yeah, got away with it.
Very good.
Yeah, very good.
For me,
Well, if Steph wants to ask questions, she can also
no.
ask Susan. Go go.
Don't want. Stephanie's first
Mm.
tile is.
Aja.
Oh my gosh. Stephanie's first tile is this. So it's quite cute. I did like a little ribbon around it. So it's kind of like a tied
Cute.
up little tangle bunch of tangles. And then for this next one, I took inspiration from one of the strings in the handout. It had like Aruka says it, but then I did like a quarter circle rather. And then I thought like, oh, I could like split it up into like different fragment shapes. So the square, circle, triangles, and then I'm going to be doing
Oh,
like
did
some
you?
leaves over here.
Is that the one that Ildika put up?
I feel like it's
The very big
yours, you know. Cause I think it's
meta.
page
Huh?
no, it's page 13. Yeah, it's page
I
13, same page.
see again. I see again. See your towel again.
So the original one has like a small circle here, and then
Oh,
the
I can't
lines
even
radiate
remember.
outwards.
Leh. Oh my
But
goodness.
it's your
I have the
handwriting, so I'm quite sure it's
other
you.
one. Is it the same or different?
No, different, not that one.
Different.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, Yeah.
Okay.
Susan's one is the one that
This one's the proper
Jessica
one,
share,
yeah.
right?
That one, I look at it,
Yeah.
I said I'm very stressed. Never mind, I'm not going to attempt that.
What?
I'll do simple version.
Actually, it's nice. Like
Sure.
I seen some of the ones that people put up.
Okay,
And it's very intricate, very nice.
I try
And some of
simple,
them they have like
simple.
different color
So
themes, you know.
smart.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you
very
do like set,
cool.
it'll be cute. You do like
Yeah,
set
yeah.
4, it'll be cute.
Mm.
All right, so again, if you'd like to join the giveaway for these no mistakes stickers, do post your tile on Instagram with the hashtag 7F5RGift and tag 7forest5rivers and also singa.printing as well. A recording of today's session will be made available on our Instagram at 7forest5rivers and also on our YouTube channel. You can find us at youtube.com/c/7f5r studio. And also do join the official group for the FYIC 2024. That's 7F5 Art Challenge over on Facebook, or you can go to this link. If you'd like to follow each of us on Instagram, Debbie is at tangled.pursuits, Susan's at susanyo.czt, and I'm at halfpen_will draw. We always appreciate your presence in these Instagram live sessions, whether you're watching this live or as a recording. And we look forward to seeing all of your beautiful artworks on Instagram. Again,
Thank
we'll
you
see you
for
again
watching
soon.
us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and
Bye.
I hope that someone nice wins the stickers.
So Susan
Good
must choose
luck.
the nice people.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen the
Now I'm
stickers
very
yet, you
stressed.
know?
Now I'm very stressed.
Yeah. I just closed the other giveaway that we were
Oh,
running on Tangled Pursuits.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's cute.
Suchitra and her friends won the first giveaway, and
Oh, good
then
job.
there's another group of
Mm.
CZTs who won in the Facebook group. So
So
yeah, two sets. I increased it to two sets of winners, so 6 people will be winning.
very good.
Yeah,
So if you'd
Whoa.
like to win
one.
little stickers, 7F5R gift.
Yeah.
That's the hashtag. Thank you so much. We'll see you.
Mm.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.